Family Writers Press International condemns Nigerian government's inhumane denial of medical treatment to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Family Writers Press International condemned the Nigerian government for its persistent and deliberate refusal to grant Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the detained IPOB leader, access to critical medical treatment. This flagrant violation of Kanu's fundamental rights, orchestrated by the Department of State Services, DSS, represents a calculated effort to endanger his life and silence his voice for Biafran self-determination. Since his illegal rendition from Kenya in June 2021, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been subjected to relentless persecution in DSS custody, including the systematic denial of proper health care. Reports from his legal team and medical evaluations confirm a life-threatening heart condition, suspected internal bleeding, and other severe health issues exacerbated by the DSS's inadequate facilities and obstruction of access to Kanu's personal physicians. On September 17, 2025, Kanu raised a desperate alarm in the Federal High Court in Abuja, highlighting symptoms possibly linked to poisoning during his arrest and the DSS's provision of substandard medications. Despite a pending motion for his transfer to a reputable medical facility such as the National Hospital, the Nigerian government has callously disregarded these pleas, ignoring court orders and basic human decency. Family Writers Press International decries this medical neglect as a deliberate act of torture, echoing our September 15, 2025, statement that labeled it a slow-motion assassination. The Nigerian government's actions violate Section 33 of the Nigerian Constitution, which guarantees the right to life, and international standards such as the United Nations Nelson Mandela Rules, which mandate adequate health care for detainees. By blocking Kanu's access to proper treatment, the DSS is not only jeopardizing his health, but also perpetuating a sinister agenda to suppress the Biafran struggle. We underscored this injustice in a September 17, 2025 publication, condemning the government's double standards in treating Kanu with cruelty while showing leniency to others, such as alleged Fulani militants. This disparity exposes a troubling pattern of ethnic bias and systemic persecution against the Igbo people and Biafran activists. Similar accusations have been raised by IPOB, notably in January 2024, when they warned of the government's use of medical denial as a weapon to eliminate Kanu, a charge Family Writers Press International unequivocally supports. The Nigerian government must be held accountable for any harm that befalls Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Family Writers Press International urgently calls on the international community, including the United Nations, Amnesty International, and Human Rights Watch, to pressure Nigeria to grant Kanu immediate access to specialized medical care and secure his unconditional release. His detention is a politically motivated injustice, not a legitimate legal process. We stand in solidarity with Kanu, IPOB, and groups like the Coalition of Southeast Youth Leaders, COSEL, who have consistently decried this inhumane treatment. Family Writers Press International calls on all Biafrans, human rights advocates, and people of conscience worldwide to join us in condemning this travesty and demanding justice. The Nigerian state must understand that the global community is watching, and any further harm to Kanu will provoke severe consequences. As Kanu's health crisis deepens, Family Writers Press International remains committed to exposing the Nigerian government's actions and amplifying the call for justice. We urge vigilance as Kanu's legal battles continue, particularly following his recent court appearance on September 26, 2025. The Nigerian government must act now to save Kanu's life, or it will bear full responsibility for the repercussions. Family Writers Press International